Hi everybody, and welcome to day 3 of the preparations for the Revere Beach International Sand Sculpting Festival 2018. As you can see to my right, you can see the bulldozer moving sand around, and you can see some piles of sand that have already been built. They're not finished yet. The arrival of the sand and the moving it is a whole day process. First thing this morning, we had 4 trucks loaded, ready for us. First thing this morning, and the first one dumps their sand and takes off, and immediately the second truck backs in and takes his place, dumps that sand and takes off. The first 4 trucks do that, and then while they go back for another load, we start moving that sand around. So that's what you're seeing now, with the sand starting to be divided amongst the sculptors. Each sculptor gets about 12 to 15 tons of sand to work into these beautiful masterpiece sand sculptures that you're going to see. You can also see down on one of the plots, there's already some forms that have been built. We told you yesterday that 2 of our sculptors were coming in yesterday, and they would be on site today, and that's Helena from the Netherlands and Kuba from Czech Republic. They arrived on the site this morning, and we have scheduled times of when they put their forms together, because they're going to start working on the centerpiece with us this afternoon. We also today finished the installation of the water. You can see the piping laid out, and we're going to go ahead now and show you how that whole process happens. Okay, so in order to get the water system up and running, we have to reassemble the pipes that were put in the bin the year before. We have to cut them at the end of the event so that they fit in the bin. So what they do is they line them up on the wall, and then they get new couplings for all of them, and they take the purple stuff and they prime it, and then they take the glue and squish everything together with the new coupling, and then they have to let it sit on the wall and dry for 3 or 4 hours or so. But then the tricky part is getting that pipe down onto the beach. Okay, so now we have the pipe all dry, ready to be put down on the beach, and you can see Ben and Mark all the way down at the end. Make sure that the pipe is all lined up. Ben takes the end of the pipe and does a special little trick to it. I don't know exactly what that movement is, but watch what happens when he lets go of that pipe. Okay, so the last thing that we have to do to the water system to actually get water running through the pipes is we have to hook it up to the fire hydrant. So what happens is we now run another branch off of this, the end of the piping here, and it goes over the seawall and across the sidewalk. And then the last thing we have to do is we are going to turn on that water and see how it works. Okay, so that's a wrap for day 3 of the preparations. Please tune in. You can watch us on the Revere Beach Partnership website, Revere TV, and come on, check us out again tomorrow and see what's going on with the centerpiece.